Karnataka to consider reopening higher education institutions. AICTE releases revised academic calendar 2021. AMU begins admission process for postgraduate courses. CBSE makes result tabulation portal live for schools to submit Class 12 marks. Supreme Court dismisses plea challenging decision to cancel CBSE and CISCE Class 12 exams. Kerala Class 11 exams will not be cancelled, says the government to Supreme Court. Lucknow University to launch course in philosophical counselling. Lucknow students hold Pride Business Conclave for LGBTQ+ community. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Nitya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa on Tuesday said that the government will consider opening higher educational institutions in a phased manner after vaccinating students and teachers, following recommendations from the Dr. Devi Shetty-led expert committee on a possible third wave of the COVID-19. He said that the committee has advised accelerating the rate of vaccinations, as vaccines are the solution for COVID control. The committee has supported the relaxations in COVID curbs announced by the government and have suggested opening up educational institutions in the days to come, starting with higher education colleges after vaccinating, Yediyurappa said. The Karnataka government had recently constituted a 13-member expert committee headed by Dr. Devi Shetty, an eminent cardiologist and the founder of Narayana Health, to analyze and advise to control a possible third COVID-19 wave in Karnataka. The All India Council of Technical Education, that is AICTE, has released the revised academic calendar for the 2021 to 2022 session. The council said that the process of the grant of approval for the institutions other than the standalone PGDM and PGCM colleges would be completed by June 30th. The commencement of classes for existing and new students in standalone PGDM and PGCM institutions will be done by August 2nd. The council released the calendar on its official website. The last date for admission to courses has been extended till August 11th. Earlier, the deadline was July 10th. The Aligarh Muslim University, that is AMU, on Tuesday began with admission process for various postgraduate courses. Interested candidates can visit the official website at amucontrollerexam.com to apply for admission. The last date to apply is July 20th. The submission of both the application and fees will be done online. According to the official admission brochure released by the university, interested candidates should satisfy the specified eligibility requirements in order to apply for the course. No relaxation will be given in the eligibility criteria. Candidates waiting for their qualification results can apply, but their application will only be considered if they fulfill all the eligibility requirements for the concerned course. If a candidate is interested in applying for more than one course, they are required to fill separate application forms for each course. The Central Board of Secondary Education, in order to facilitate the implementation of the policy for the tabulation of marks for Class 12 students across schools, has created an online portal. The portal has been live since June 21st. Once the collection of all marks is completed, the portal will display the complete tabulation sheet for the school with a feature of subject-wise marks and reference mean for the purpose of moderation of marks by the schools. The portal and the back-end systems are meant to ease out the burden of cumbersome calculations for the schools. The Supreme Court on Tuesday dismissed a plea challenging the decision of the Central Board of Secondary Education and Council for the Indian School Certificate Examinations to cancel the board examinations this year, owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Apex Court also dismissed all challenges mounted to the new assessment policies that have been devised by the CBSE and CISCE for computation of marks. We hold that there is no need to interfere with the scheme propounded by CBSE and ICSE. It takes into account concerns of all students, a bench of Justices A.M. Khanvilkar and Dinesh Maheshwari said, the bar and bench reported. Regarding the plea challenging the cancellation of exams, the bench said, the board has taken a conscious decision at the highest level and taken on larger public interest. We are not going to sit in judgment over it. When the petitioner, Anshul Gupta, asked why board exams have to be cancelled even when competitive examinations like IIT, JEE or CLAT can be held physically, the court said the decision should be left to the discretion of each individual board. The Kerala government on Tuesday informed the Supreme Court that it will not cancel the Class 11 exams scheduled in September. The government further said that cancelling exams will affect the future of students. The Apex Court on Monday had asked the Kerala government to inform its response on cancellation of exams on June 22nd. During the hearing, Advocate G. Prakash, appearing for the Kerala government, had asked for a week to state his position. The court ruled that it was not possible and that the case would be heard on Tuesday. The bench on Monday said, "Take instructions by tomorrow or we will pass orders." Other states may also do that, as to what these states plan to do. Kerala Class 11 examinations are scheduled to be held between September 6 to 16, 2021. Lucknow University is all set to launch a new course in philosophical counseling and consultancy in the philosophy department from the new session. With this, Lucknow University will become the first university in Uttar Pradesh to launch this course. The head of philosophy department, Professor Rakesh Chandra, said, "The aim of the course to be launched at the undergraduate level is to create high-quality trained people in applied and practical philosophy, which would include counseling and consultancy for organizations." The proposed course will be introduced as an option in philosophy and also a special program as vocational course for all new entrants in the coming session in sync with the new Education Policy 2020. The Social Legal Economic Consortium, a student-led consultancy firm, held a Pride Business Conclave on Monday to help the members of the LGBTQ+ community to present their business to a wider audience. With more than 500 attendees, 50 businesses, 2 guest speakers and investors from across the nation, this event turned out to be a success, claimed Kinjalak Sharma, managing partner of the firm who is studying in Class 12 at La Martiniere College. Renowned LGBTQ+ community activist Grace Banu, who joined the conclave from Chennai, appreciated the efforts of the student-led startup for organizing this event, said Sharma. Megha Nandi, Lucknow-based LGBTQ activist, spoke about the different reactions of parents to the queerness of their children. The efforts of 2 non-profit organizations, Mortals Wellbeing Trust, which is a student-led non-profit organization, and Lipstick Under Your Patriarchy, a student-run non-profit feminist blog, were also recognized during the event. Kinjal talked about the development of people with time and education to understand the concepts of gender, sexual orientation, etc. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theENN.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Signing off, Nitya.